Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I just want to share with you how we've been doing. It's already past Christmas and I told you and I expressed to you guys that I was going to be moving, and if you notice there's a difference in the background, so that just lets you know that we moved already. It was not an easy process. We had a lot of problems. I work outside and the landlord just let us know that she was planning on selling the place where we were renting, and she was just let me know this after I was already working after my vacations. So it was so complicated. I was working while I was packing, while at the same time I was just having people coming to my home to look at the place, and it was not an easy thing. She didn't make things easy for me, that's for sure, and I just had a really bad experience. But besides that, now that we're moving, I feel like I am a little bit more relaxed after pretty much 2 to 3 months in this predicament. Well, I was just so stressed by everything that we had to do, and actually it was more like a 2 month actually what she gave us to just pack. And when she gave me the notice, it was just very quick. It's obviously something that we were not prepared for, because if I was prepared for it, I think things were going to be more smoothly, and we didn't have to be going through this much stress. And sorry, I am just out of breath because I was doing some things. I haven't finished, obviously, just unpacking things. I am not sure for how long we're going to be in this place. It's not. I am thankful to God to be able to just guide us to a new place, but I don't see myself staying too long in this one. So I am not sure how is this going to be working out, but so far we are here. I haven't unpacked, so I have a pile of things in here, have a pile of things in here. Obviously, because we were moving in a rush, I took all the bookshelves and everything. I just took them apart and threw them away. So now I don't have a place to put all the materials and all the books, and some of them are still in boxes and some of them are outside. And it's just a mess. And I feel like this Christmas season I haven't been able to enjoy it as much as I wanted to, because I am still unpacking and fixing things here and there. So that is something that I have to work with. Another issue that I have encountered is that we haven't been able to do that much homeschool. I feel like because we were moving and we had to do things so fast, we haven't been able to touch on pretty much anything. I was just packing, and then I had to work, and it was just no time in between to do anything else. We did a little bit of math here and there, but besides that, we haven't touched anything else when it comes to homeschool. And I am trying to get myself back together into the place where we were at. We were actually almost about to finish our Bible program. We are about to finish financial literacy, which, if you want me to just express this to you guys, is that we were supposed to finish with financial literacy already. We just have pretty much one lesson, actually half of that lesson, to be able to finish with financial literacy. We are a little bit behind when it comes to Matthew C, and behind to our goals. I know, please don't come to me with those videos that you have seen already with moms here and there, just letting you know that there's not such a thing as you going behind, or there's such a thing as you going behind because you have to in some way make sure that your kid is in a certain stage. I get all of that. Please reserve that because remember that we are not in the same position when it comes to that. I don't want to sound rude, but I have seen some videos here on YouTube that I was like, where is this coming from? You are not experiencing what other people are experiencing in their home. You don't know their battles, you don't know what they're going through. So please just focus on your homeschool and what you're doing. And if you see something that is good for you, that you can apply it in your home, in your homeschool, from that other homeschooler, from that other mom, from that other family that homeschools, then you just take that and apply it to your family. And if it works, good, and if it doesn't, then move on. There's no reason to criticize anybody else that you don't know what they're going through and how is the dynamic in their home, and it's just not well. I am saying all of these because I have been noticing that pattern here in or on YouTube, and I'm a little bit tired of it, and I am trying to just move on from that. Because if not, you're going to be stressed, you're going to be focusing on somebody else's home and a style of living and a style of doing homeschool instead of focusing on your own with your kids. And that's what I am trying to do in here. We've been through a moving, we've been through a couple of rough times in here, and I just want to focus on what I am doing here in my home, and that's what I am going to be bringing to you guys and keep on bringing to you guys what we're doing in here. If you see that something that we're doing here is a benefit to you, you maybe can apply that to your homeschool or to your home, then good, I did my job. But if it's not, then move on and just try to go with what is good for your family, is what I am trying to say, because that's what I am trying to do in here. Anyways, again, we've been just moving. I am going to insert some videos in here so you guys can see the process. I was going to actually make an entire video of us moving and just getting to our new place, but I couldn't. We had to do everything almost like in a rush, and I just couldn't complete the videos, so you have just pieces of how the process was. I feel like if something I have learned from this is that you always declutter. Keep yourself every month, maybe every 2 to 3 months, decluttering what you have in your home. So at the last minute, you're not taking things out and try to just separate what is going to be moving with you guys and what is going to stay or what is going to be going to the trash. It's just make things easy. So that is something that I have learned from this experience of moving. I have learned as well that the less the better. So now that I have moved already, I am going to keep decluttering. I am going to apply what I have learned already. So I have been decluttering here and there. Some of the things that I bring with me are some of the things that I want to get rid of too. And I was just in such a hurry that I just packed everything because I was already I feel like I was so rushed that I just needed to just bring everything, and then from here just decide what was going to stay and what was going to leave. So if you keep yourself decluttering your home, cleaning your home, looking to papers, books, areas, including clothes that you don't need, that you don't use. If it's been a few months already and you haven't used that shirt, that dress, those trousers, pants, whatever you want to call it, pieces of clothes in your closet, then you should be removing those away, maybe donating if they're in a good condition, or just putting them in the trash if it doesn't work no more. If it's something that you're not going to use anymore, that is not working, is not in a good condition, maybe you should get rid of. And just try to keep yourself doing that, especially if you are in a place where you're renting and you don't know for how long you're going to be there. You don't know if the landlord is going to decide at the last minute that they want to sell the place, and then you have to move on and looking for a place to be. So what is going to happen now on my channel is that I am going to be bringing little by little videos to you guys. I am still again accommodating things here and just trying to see how I can put things together in a way that will work for us once I start working. So I am just organizing the basic things, pretty much core curriculum and things that we're using currently, and then just try to have those ones that are going to be following next in areas where I can find them easy. We haven't touched on anything else besides math, and I feel like we are pretty behind. We are actually very behind on everything else that we were doing here in our homeschool. So I am trying to play catching up with that. We are probably going to be touching the months of summer, the summer months, because we just took a period of time because we were moving and we were doing as much as we can to have everything ready in our new place. I haven't put my dry erase board, as you can see right here. And I have my desk in here, which is my son's desk actually, and he just wanted to have it in my room because it's a pretty big desk and we both use the desk. I have the printer and everything else that we're going to be using for homeschool already displayed in here. So I just have a few boxes with materials. I have our binders for our portfolios in here that I need to find a place for them, and see how we're going to be working now with our materials, maybe having them, some of them in our living room and some of them in the around the dining table area. He expressed to me that he didn't want the dining area full with homeschool stuff, that he wanted to actually use it for dining, which we have used them for dining before. It's just that you still had the caddy for our homeschool supplies and stuff. I always left them on the dining table because I thought that it was going to be easy that way, but he expresses that he wants just the dining table there. And even if we do homeschool, to be able to have things that we can remove and just use it as a dining table, have it decorated for when we're eating, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so we are in this position where I am trying to as much as I can to just figure out how we want things that are, and how we are going to be working with things now that we have moved, in what areas we want things to be organized, or how we are going to, how I can say this, how I want things organized in a way that is easy for us. Because once I start working, we are going to be running back and forth. We're going to be doing homeschooling in our home and at the same time on the go, as I have usually been doing for the past years that I have been homeschooling. And we're looking for what is going to be easy for us, what is going to be best for us when it comes to working with the materials. I am having a very hard time to put myself in the mentality of homeschooling again, because I am working on how to organize things. So I am trying to just correct the materials that I haven't corrected yet because we were in the rush of moving. I am trying to put the materials together in a place where he can find them very easy, and I can find my teacher materials pretty easy. I have the homeschool cart in here, but I got rid of one of them. And I have a basket in here and a table here and the drawers from IKEA that I purchased pretty much on the last videos. I'm pretty sure that you probably noticed that I purchased a set of drawers from IKEA. So that's what I have so far. And I have some of the books already in there and some of the supplies in there to help me out with things. But I still have other things in other areas that we're probably going to be using, and I probably have to just organize them in a better way. I will just explain to you guys eventually, and I will show you guys eventually. But I just wanted to give you guys this little and quick update and to show you here and there how everything is going to be looking. I have our Christmas tree still on because I don't know, but us Puerto Ricans, we celebrate Three Kings Day. So we have our Christmas tree until January 6th. That's usually when we remove our Christmas tree. And we celebrate New Year's with our Christmas tree on. I don't know how it is in here in the United States, but that's how we do it. And I still do the same thing here, even though we're living in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas. And if I am not able to do a video really quick, a Happy New Year to you guys. But hopefully I will have a video before this new year comes, and you guys can see how we've been working in here and what I have been able to accomplish so far in our home and in our homeschool. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will see you then. Bye bye.